above the Arctic Circle. The road system ends at the town of Dead Horse, Alaska. This is the epicenter of American oil exploration. Men come here from across the country to make big money, working for big oil.
Weather's dropped, it's cold, time to go to work.
But the oil reserves lie beneath Arctic tundra, which is environmentally protected. Exploration is allowed only in the dead of winter, when the tundra is frozen solid. To get equipment and supplies where they're needed, men build ice roads on top of the Arctic Ocean, or drive vehicles that can float over the tundra. Crowley wrote the book on tundra hauling. They perfected these monster machines called CATCOs, capable of carrying over 120,000 pounds.
Hello, it's Randy.
Okay, you need rigs, huh?
200 miles west of Dead Horse, a critical airstrip is low on fuel. Crowley needs to fire up 2 CATCOs to make the delivery.
It's a slamming, jamming kind of a deal. Big rush to get us ready to go out to work.
We picked the fuel up here in Dead Horse, and from here, start to make our venture headed towards Ikpik-Puck.
Ikpik-Puck is a launch point for helicopters. Without fuel, they can't fly missions, including emergency rescues.
So you gonna fire, Andy?
She'll be purring here pretty soon.
The secret to the CATCOs lies within their specialized tires, called airbags.
It gives you a softer ride, gives you a bigger footprint. A bigger footprint means less ground damage.
Normal truck tires carry loads on a small surface area that can dig into the tundra. CATCOs use airbags that let their load float over the surface. The roller drive is a unique feature designed for the tundra.
These rigs do zero damage because when it does get stuck, the roller spins out on top of this airbag instead of a traditional wheel spinning and tearing up the ground.
The man chosen to run to Ikpik-Puck is 30-year veteran Randy Blevins.
70 miles of road, 40 miles of open trail, and then we'll have to break the rest of the trail open. Get to go out and do a little adventure.
Randy's 25-ton rig will be his life support system for this run.
Home sweet home.
He has to be prepared for any situation that may arise 200 miles from civilization.
When you're out in the field, whatever obstacle's in front of you, you go out and do it. There's no 7-Eleven or truck stop along the way. Those are my toolboxes. First thing you put on, you usually take care of mechanical problems yourself. Getting the frostbit hands and fingers, repairing stuff. It's part of the job. Load number 2, Arctic gear. Granted, we pack survival equipment, but you have wind chills 50, 60 below. So you run a real good chance of freezing to death.
Traveling alone in the remote tundra is far too risky. So Crowley requires at least 2 operators running in tandem.
Another day at the office.
Apprentice Harley Seifert will pair up with the veteran.
2,400 gallons.
It's a 4-day run to deliver 2,400 gallons of fuel, 200 miles into unbroken tundra. Working together can mean the difference between life and death.
You're looking good, Randy. There's lots of room.
We're loaded with fuel, leaving Colville, heading for Ikpik-Puck.
All righty, man. Have a good flight.
Okay.
2 miles north, an oil rig needs to move 26 miles from Dead Horse to the Badami drill pad. It's too heavy for a CATCO, so the only way to get it there is to build an ice road on the Arctic Ocean. Alaska Interstate Construction is on the job.
Badami is about 26.5 miles away from the break of the existing road.
This mobile oil drill is one of the largest in North America, and it weighs almost 3 million pounds.
The rig is almost 750,000 pounds more than anything ever to pass over this area.
The ice road is designed to hug the coast, to take advantage of the existing ocean ice and avoid damage to the tundra.
This is a daunting task.
But they have to finish the road in just 4 weeks so the rig can start drilling in Badami.
You will have extremely long days. It is the worst time of year for weather, the greatest stress on both men and equipment. I look forward to making this happen for them.
There's a lot that can go wrong building an ice road. Cracks and weather are constant dangers. But ultimate failure could sink a $60 million oil rig to the bottom.
A lot of companies have tried over time. Many have failed. Many have had rigs crack through the ice or had injuries or things like that that prevented the success.
To ensure the best chance of success, CJ looks to seasoned ice road foreman James Bailey to finish this ice road in just 4 short weeks.
How do you feel about reaching Badami at the end of the month here?
It's very obtainable. We've got the iron and the equipment to make it happen, so we're confident here.
Mother Nature sticks with us, we'll be good.
Absolutely.
All right, we're gonna take care. Be safe, huh?
Yes, sir. Turn and burn.
Ice road construction means driving heavy equipment onto the ocean. Only inches of ice lie between the workers and frigid seawater. And this is saltwater ice, which is weaker than freshwater ice.
This is on an ocean. When that ice starts to give, you will find failure at the point of catastrophe.
The ice itself needs to be grounded to the sea floor. Only then can it carry the immense weight of the oil rig.
Good to go, let's make some road.
For the first step in ice road construction, blowers and dozers clear snow to reveal the sea ice.
We're looking at busting through the heavy snow and opening the ice up. And then we'll commence to building the ice and dropping it on the seafloor.
Specially built trucks drill to the sea and then pump the water up and over the road.
Got some water laid down. We make ice chips. Peel the ice chips off the lake. That's what I'm talking about right there. Load them up into a maxi haul and take them out and dump them on the road. Smear them around and you've got instant ice.
As they pile more and more water and ice, the sheer weight forces it down onto the sea floor, giving the ice road the strength to hold an oil rig. Just like salt melts ice on regular highways, salty ocean ice turns to liquid above 28 degrees. But fresh water stays solid to 32 degrees, making it tougher than saltwater ice.
On a saltwater build, we found the freshwater cap allows much more wear and tear.
So the last step is to cap the road with freshwater ice. But on the frozen Arctic Ocean, one of the hardest things to find is fresh water.
What we're doing here is searching for new fresh water.
There are hundreds of freshwater lakes across the North Slope, but precious few are viable for ice road construction.
Some lakes will not regenerate. If you take too much water out of it, whatever fish and game might be in that water, you could decimate.
As temperatures hover around 35 below zero, most lakes are frozen solid.
We come in first and profile to get our ice thickness and how much water's under it. What you got, Davey?
Froze!
Okay, Davey, let's get out of here. We'll go in on that other one.
Kind of ironic. Here I stand at the edge of an ocean with water everywhere, but I can't get a drop to benefit me for what I need to have done.
Right here on the left.
That was 3.5 feet.
3.5 foot of ice?
Yeah.
Okay, back up. Came in from the road. Everything that was supposed to be deep back over in here is all ice. We got another one here that's back down the road that looks like it might be a little deeper.
The search continues into the night. Without fresh water, this 1,500-ton oil rig will be on a road to nowhere. Coming up.
You don't want to fall through.
A river crossing puts Randy and Harley on thin ice.
Lots of people go in the ice.
On the northern coast of Alaska, Ice Road foreman James Bailey is on the hunt for fresh water.
There's a big shiny spot out there. Dark ice means good.
He's got just 4 weeks to finish a 26-mile ice road, strong enough to carry a 3 million-pound oil rig. If this search comes up dry, he can't cap his road with a freshwater shield, the most crucial element for ice road strength.
Start drilling as soon as you come down on the ice right there.